When thinking of where to go for my visits, I wasn't quite sure what to do or where to go, and then it came to me. I should go to our old farm place. This is a place I knew very well, but we moved from there when I was 15 and I am now almost 22, so a lot has changed. And so you may be wondering, well, how is she going to relate this to theology and the environment? And my answer is simple. I am going to go through different steps, such as the common good, and see what the common good is all about. I'm also going to see why we were placed on this earth, and what we can do to change our ways to better help the earth. According to Win Wright, the common good will allow me to reach my fullest potential. That being said, it means that I need to see what goods I'm using and how I can keep them around and better them. We are kind of a throwaway society. That is no doubt. But we need to know what these resources are that we are using so that way we can ensure that they are there for future generations and help the nature. Secondly, why are we here? That answer is simple as well. We are keepers of the earth. Keepers of the earth, you may be wondering. But according to Win Wright, the topsoil needs to be held in place by some larger object, such as a tree. This will help reduce the runoff and provide for clear waters, such as rivers. Now, you may be wondering, well, why is she talking about this when she's at our old farm place? And the answer is, my father planted a bunch of trees before we left. And they are now really big. But why did he plant those trees? Was it because he was trying to keep the topsoil, or was it because he was trying to provide a windbreak? Whether it be both of those things, or one of those things, or neither, he did not know that he was doing the will of God. He was providing an answer to God's wishes and hopes, and he had no idea. But just think if more of us would be like this, more of us would take the time to make God's wishes come true. Thirdly, how can we change? And we need to ensure a future for our future generations. So while I was journaling, it came to me. Why don't we use more renewable resources? I know we use more than we used to, but as farmers, I feel like we should be able to use even more than we are already. And so how can we do that? And I go back to carbonation. They talked about wind turbines. Okay, well, they said there's only a few areas of the earth that they're really, really suitable for. Well, lately I have been seeing them about an hour or so away from our farm place, and so I wonder, when are we going to get wind turbines? Is this the new and upcoming thing? I think it should be. I think it allows us to use renewable resources in a whole different way. Allows us to use our technology, allows us to incorporate our day and age, and it provides a future for our future generations. So I think it's going to be the next big thing. So in conclusion, I think we need to make a slowdown. We need to see what the repercussion of our actions have been. You know, we think that our life's going just fine, we don't have to face any huge dilemmas because we won't see them in our day and age. Which we might not, but our future generations will. So if you want to make a world for your children and their children, we need to listen to Pope John Paul II when he emphasized our world peace is being threatened due to our lack of respect for nature. How can you emphasize the importance of nature? How can you emphasize the importance of the common good? How can you add meaning to your life? And how can you make a better effect on the earth and make a change?